Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be making Instapot chicken noodle soup. So these are our vegetables we're going to be using. We're going to be using onions, mushrooms, carrots, and celery. Okay, so for our seasonings, we're going to use some garlic powder, bay leaves, salt, rosemary, black pepper, some thyme, and some olive oil. And of course we have our chicken broth, and the noodles. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start our sauteing in the Instapot. So we're going to go ahead and set it to a high saute. And it's getting warm. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is add some olive oil, about a tablespoon of olive oil. And then we're gonna go ahead and add our onions. And we're gonna add our celery. And we're gonna add our carrots. If you had fresh garlic, you could add the fresh garlic here now, but I'm actually not using fresh garlic today, so I'm trying to not use as much. Mushrooms, I'm just going to add those. And we're going to go ahead and let this come to a slight simmer or saute here. It's kind of getting ready. So we're going to go ahead and saute this for about 2 to 3 minutes until the vegetables start to get a little tender. Looking for the onions to get tender and the carrots to get tender. So there it is, it's getting there. Alright, so we'll let that stir for about 2-3 minutes here. Alright, so as of right now, it's been sauteing for about 2 minutes here. I'm going to go ahead and just let it continue to simmer for about another minute here. Saute for about another minute. I never actually really made my soup in the Instapot. I usually make it, on the stove or in my crock pot. But I'm trying to start using my Instapot a little bit more. Just not have it as a tool sitting on the kitchen counter and actually use it. So I thought, why not try to make this chicken noodle soup. It's actually for one of my subscribers, Miss Andi Jones. Go ahead and let you know I appreciate you so much and your support. So I just decided to, we were talking about soup one time, so I just decided to go ahead and make this soup for you. So hopefully you like it. You can add whatever or omit whatever you like to the soup. But just the regular chicken noodle soup pretty much. So it's been about 3 more minutes. So now we're gonna go ahead and add our rosemary and our thyme. I also have my garlic powder in here for my garlic substitute of the actual garlic cloves. So go ahead and let that get incorporated for about a minute till it gets fragrant, so you can kind of start smelling the rosemary and the thyme. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and actually just add our chicken. Instead of using the thighs, boneless, skinless thighs, I'm just going to use some chicken breasts. I had some big chicken breasts. Go ahead and add those just straight to the pot. Then I'm also going to go ahead and, I seasoned it with salt and pepper too as well, the chicken. I'm going to go ahead and add my chicken broth, which is 4 cups of chicken broth. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and add 4 cups of water as well. There's 4 cups of water. And it also said to add 2 bay leaves. 1, 2. Let's kind of just stir it just a little bit here. Alright, so then we're going to go ahead and close up the pot. Okay, and then we're going to actually go ahead and change the setting to manual and the pressure to high and set it for about 10 minutes. And we'll go ahead and let that cook for about 10 minutes and then go ahead and pop the lid and take out the chicken. Alright, so the chicken's been cooking for about 10 minutes or so. So we're going to go ahead, release the pot, or release the lid. And we're going to go ahead, take out our chicken breasts so that we can shred those. Set those to the side. So we're going to go ahead and shred those. We're going to go back to saute. We're going to go ahead and bring this back to a boil without the lid on. While we're doing that, go ahead and shred the chicken in. Gonna go ahead and use these. I have these meat cloves. Like this. I'll go ahead and shred the chicken. These meat cloves are great because they don't just help from your hands getting hot. Alright, we'll go ahead and finish shredding the chicken and then we'll come back once this comes to a boil. We'll go ahead and add the noodles and then go ahead and add the chicken back in. Okay, so this has sauteed itself back to a boil. So we're going to go ahead and do now is add our noodles. Add those. We're going to go ahead and let that come to a boil some more. About 10 more minutes until the noodles are nice and soft. Then we'll go ahead and add the chicken. Alright, so the pasta is pretty much finished. And if you can see, look at all the goodness we got in there. Noodles, chicken, or we don't have the chicken yet, carrots, celery, onion. Went ahead and added some mushrooms. Still have the bay leaves in there. I'll eventually take those out. Well, let's go ahead and add our chicken. Just add that. Might save a little bit for Diva here, since she's patiently waiting over there. Alright, so we're gonna just let that simmer here for just a couple more minutes just to make sure the chicken gets heated through in the soup, and we'll be ready to serve. Not too much to it. I need to start making some more soups in the Instapot. Perhaps I might do a couple more videos with the Instapot here, because it is so many things you can do with this. They actually do have a porridge setting on here, and we're talking about that, so maybe we can make some porridge one day or something. We'll go ahead and just let that come back to boil, and then we'll be ready to serve. Alright guys, so soup's pretty much finished here. All the chicken, mushrooms, carrots, onions, celery. And there you go guys. We've got the chicken noodle soup with just a side of bread, or if you want to put some crackers on there. Whatever you like. And like I said, this was for my subscriber, Andi Jones. I really appreciate you. You're so sweet. So some chicken noodle soup from me to you. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. So glad that you guys are able to come. Thanks for watching. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you.